Peace and blessings be upon all of you. In Kerala, the death of the elephant after it ate a pineapple stuffed with firecrackers has made headlines across the world. And especially BJP started giving communal color to the killing of an elephant in Kerala. And especially former Union Minister Maneka Gandhi was deliberately using this incident to spread communally motivated false information and started accusing Malappuram, the place which is filled by Muslims. Now our question is that, where had you been? Where had you been when a Dalit woman, especially where had you been when a Dalit girl called Jayashree was burned alive? She was burned alive for no reason. Where had you been? You didn't raise any voice. Where had you been? And also, where had you been when a Muslim girl in Rajasthan who was denied medication for the only reason that she was a Muslim? Just for being a Muslim, eventually the baby died after delivery. She was denied medication. The only reason for the denial was that she was a Muslim. Eventually, the baby died after delivery. Where had you been? You didn't raise any voice. Where had you been? You were just mute. You were just mute spectators, and you went on silent mode. Where had you been? And also, where had you been when a toddler was seen in Bihar? In Bihar, when a toddler was seen crying and trying to awaken his mother, who died at a railway station in Bihar, unaware that his mother has passed away. Without knowing the fact that his mother has passed away, the child tried to wake his mother up repeatedly. Where had you been? Where had you been? She was a migrant worker. She didn't get any food. She didn't get any water. Eventually, she died. Even the toddler didn't know what is happening around him. He's just running. He's desperately trying to wake his mother up, but she didn't come up. What is the reason? Where had you been? You didn't raise any voice. You were just mute spectators, and you went on silent mode. Where had you been then? Where had you been when Asifa, a nomad girl, she belongs to Bakarwal. You know Bakarwal who they are? They are the first. They are the one who informed the Indian army about the intruders from Pakistan at Kargil. Without their information, Kargil war was highly impossible. Indian army won the Kargil war just because of Bakarwal. They gave the information to them. They gave the intruders of Pakistan. They gave the information about the intruders from Pakistan to Indian army. But how they got rewarded? Do you know how the Sanghis returned the favor to those Bakarwal nomads? They repeatedly raped the minor child. Asifa was raped repeatedly, one after another. They raped her and they killed her. They smashed her head with a stone. They killed her. That was the favor returned to the people who saved the country, who saved the pride of the nation, who informed the military about the intruders from Pakistan. Asifa was eventually killed. Where had you been? You didn't raise any voice then. You were mute spectators and you went on silent mode. Where had you been then? Where had you been when Akhlaq was a senior citizen who was murdered for having beef? Who was murdered for a simple reason, for a filthy reason, for possessing a meat. People are being killed here. Where had you been? You were just mute spectators and you went on silent mode. Where had you been when cow vigilantes killed innocent people in the name of cow? In the name of cow, for the sake of animal, people are being killed here. Where had you been? You didn't raise any voice. Where had you been when Zafura Zargar, a student activist from Delhi, who was protesting against the UAPA, who was protesting against the CAA, and she was arrested, being the fact the entire police department knows the fact that she is a pregnant lady. She is a pregnant woman, knowing the fact she is a student, knowing the fact she is an activist, knowing the fact the police arrested her and she was booked under UAPA. Now she is inside the jail even after she was a pregnant. She was a pregnant woman. She was a student. Now she is serving her life inside the prison, being a pregnant woman. Where had you been? You didn't raise any voice. You were mute spectators and you just went on silent mode. And now, what's happening around us? In India, this is the politics. This is the problem. Now you are coming and shedding crocodile tears for a pregnant elephant, pregnant animal. Of course, it should be given some response. Of course, a pregnant elephant which was killed stuffed with pineapple, killed with pineapple stuffed with crackers, of course, we have to worry about it. The culprits must be held. The culprits must be punished. Of course, obviously. But in India, humanity, start showing humanity to human first. Humanity must be shown to human first and then to the animals. Thank you.